Welcome, Big Cat. Welcome, or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages. Come in, come on. I've got intel. Yes, my dear Big Cat, recon is afoot. Let's give it a moment for the Big Cats to assemble. Let me get the comments up so I can see who's here. Namaste, Big Cat. Wagwan. Are you fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely? Fist bump, Slim Jim. Wagwan. First in the chat. Yes, darling dear. Now that you've gone, you've done the tinky winky, darling dear. Slander. The merchants of slander have gone to their go-to move, which reveals nothing about you, Big Cat, but everything about them. Hey, hey. Let's dive in. The planetary energies are as you kick your way into this glorious day, gifted to us by the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis. The moon, the skullduggerous moon, is in Virgo. Virgo is a mutable sign, darling dear, where you are what? Adaptable, as only a dexterous cat can be, darling dear. The moon in Virgo is telling you that you instinctively gravitate towards practical activities under this influence, darling dears. We also have the Venus in Pisces, sextile in Uranus in Taurus. We love a sextile. It's about the flow of energy, and results must be produced. There can be what? Helpful changes in your love as well as other relationships, darling dears. Mercury in Capricorn shares a minor aspect with Saturn. Listen, all the planets are scared of Saturn, blood. Because I'm telling you, Saturn don't ramp and Saturn don't play. When Saturn gets into a sign, darling, it stays there for 2.5 years to make sure that you followed the rules and the regulations. Otherwise, you'll be what? At hockey sticks at dawn with the what? Limitations, darling dears. This energy gives you a chance to understand your innermost thoughts on a deeper level. Yes, baby, you did the tinky winky. Yeah, Big Cat style, fist bump. You left with a bag, darling dear. You went and got great. You minded your own business. Matter of fact, you're an expert in that field. Let's dive in, darling dears, and get your runestone to see what's going on. Oh, love it. Baby, if you're going to get a rune, let it be Ewa. What's that? This is what? The Death card in Tarot, darling dears. Transformation mode. Yes, baby. Represented by what? The letter E, as well as the numbers 52, 53, 54, and 55, darling dear. Lover 55. Why? It's about letting go. Change is afoot, darling dear. It also speaks about transportation. Maybe somebody's getting on their high horse. Well, we are in the 21st century. You've got a new chariot of righteousness. Maybe you've got your vehicle back on the road. Whatever you did, darling dear, you're doing great. You are better than great. Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Pinkies up. Love it. Don't hate it, darling dear. The Death card is represented by Scorpio energy. Scorpio is the 8th house of what? Joint finances, darling dear. Maybe you had someone whom you had to separate your finances and your whole everything from. They don't like it, darling dear. So why? They'll be hashing over the bones of yesteryear, darling dear, trying to bring up a past mistake that you made. Well, guess what? Let them talk, because they're talking to simpletons and feeble-minded. Pinkies up. Know this, Big Cat. We don't worry about what they say behind our backs, because they're behind our backs, blood. Hey, hey. And we are have the wisdom of an owl, but we don't have the neck of an owl to look behind us, because we won't. Why? Because we don't want to be Salt Bay, Lot's wife. I told you that, Big Cat. It's so 2016. That number's important to someone. And A new change, darling dear. This is your transformation season. It also speaks about a life-changing event is about to buck up on you. Yes, baby. Be prepared for incoming, the rebirth of you. Rise of the big cat as your big cat chronicles continues. I love it. Don't hate it. The death card also speaks about a painful breakup. It could have been with a family member, a close friend, or someone who is a lover that loved everyone but you, darling dear. Yes, baby, a full-on Knight of Cups in the upright. If you get my meaning, well, pinkies up. You have to remember, rejection is a protection and also a redirection from the Most High. A blessing in disguise, darling dears. Oh, I love the blessings in disguise. Some of you have realized, some of you have been working on your temple, the only temple you're going to get. Some of you have been working on your temple and you're about to see, or you're starting to see the physical changes that you're actually making. Working hard, holding that chair pose. Yes, baby. Putting down the chocolate, Allowing the starches, Love it. Don't hate it. As you continue to do the Benjamin or Benjamina buttons, they are what? Looking like hood-looking alfalfas, darling dear, with yarn for hair, as they rehash the past, regret, and everything else has found their address. They didn't realize that the light that was in their hands, darling dear, they gambled a big cat and lost. Well, good for them. I'm not sorry. Are you, big cat? Let's think about it for a minute. Well, finish thinking. Let's press on with the read, darling dears. Got no time to worry about the bottom feeders at the bottom of the pot. But fortunately for you, I'm your bestie. I will look and see what's going on with them. What they saying in these streets. The streets that don't love them, darling dear. I told you, the feeble-minded amongst the feeble-minded. Luke 22:48. The backtabber's been backtabbed. What do you say? Slim Jim says roaches. Yes, baby. As well as raccoons. Raccoons love to wallow in trash, darling dear. Trash. Rubbish. What's this? Wisdom is for the wise, darling dear. We was just talking about the owls, weren't we, darling dear? Be wise like an owl. You've got to get your who, where, what on, darling dear. Yes, baby, we're doing Mariah Carey this season. I don't know these people. And if you've got progeny with them, it's an immaculate conception, darling dears. Right? Grow within your current situation. What did I say? The death card is about endings and beginnings. The rise of the big cat. Love it. Don't hate it. Some of you are developing what? Your psychic abilities. Maybe you're going, I'm hearing there's a shaman amongst us. Good for you, darling dears. Good for you. Base of the deck, darling dear. These people lacking in direction, darling dear. What arrow they try to what? Strike at you. It missed its target. And that energy has to go somewhere. Return to sender. What's this? Surround yourself with protective energy. Well, they should have thought about that before they tried to come up against a big cat who was built for this shiznai. Ibex you be, darling dear. Yes, baby. Haven't you seen an ibex? Yes, if there's a crack, you don't fall back. Somebody tried to send something your way, darling dear. A poison dart. A merchant of slander. Up to what? Slander. Yeah. Should we bring one more card? One more card. That's a whole lot. Do we take the whole lot? No. I'm going to take the one that's in the upright. All the rest came out in the reverse. What's this? Mountain. Stand your ground, Scotty. You was what? You were infinite, darling dear. Whatever they saw of your personality, your persona, your character, was what? Only a smidgen of whom you really are. It's like what? The deeper you go into the woods, the more interesting the trees. They would love to go deep into you, darling dear, right about now. But they can't. So they're living on what? Subterfuge and bull swanky, as only a merchant of slander can do. Yeah, speaking to the feeble-minded. They find themselves in good company. This is the mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. You did, darling dear, when you went through the DNS. And it's also what? A reminder, because the energy of Virgo is about analysis, darling dear, a mutable sign. And when you take the time to reflect on what you've been through, darling dear, it will give you the opportunity as well as options. It's also about you what? Learning a new vocation. Somebody's gone into some kind of healing. Is it spiritual healing or energy healing? Good for you, darling dear. Continue, because you are going to what? Have many employees. Remember, I told you that. You are starting what? A full-on entrepreneurial business. Go for it and continue to sock it to them, Scotty. Because what? The mouth-breathing what? Merchants of slander are watching, waiting for you to fall. You may even be getting incoming, right? Because they've had a time to reflect, darling dear, on what's going on in their life. This is why they're mad. They're big mad. Matter of fact, they need a cape and a plastic chair to sit down on, darling dear. They can't stand for what you've got going on. Sit down on a plastic chair. That's what I say. All day, every day. Let's get a deck and see what's going on. They're on a knife's edge, darling. They're unable to heal. And when we see the swords, it also speaks about medical issues. Something's going on with their body work, darling. They need a refurbishment. That's their business. It also speaks about someone said something in particular that was meant to get your goat, darling dear. They tried to interrupt your futuristic thinking, darling dear. Wanted to lower your vibe. Well, guess what? They better understand. Mitch, oh bitch, can't kill your vibe. Only person that can take you off your happy high horse is you, darling dear. Remember, you have to be like the King of Cups. Master your emotions. Anyone that can pull you about like taffy, they're your king. And there's only one king in my camp, and that's the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis, good God. Outrageous for sure. There's an open space for one more card. Let's get another card, darling dear. Let's get the Romance Angel cards, yeah? Give it a good shufty. Wake up the deck. One card, please. Don't play with me, cards. I don't want many. This could be the one, darling dear. The one could mean anything. It could be a new romance, a new friendship. It could be a new business. Maybe you've struck gold with an idea, one which you was guided to, darling dears, after you was stabbed all up and down your back chakra. Yeah. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. For some of you, oh my God, somebody doesn't want me to speak. Karmic, allow me, yeah? Because I'm a chatty cat and I'm going to say it whether you like it or not. Some of you have what? Your true love's first kiss in your hemisphere. But because you was blinded by I don't know what, right? You refuse to see them for whom they truly are. Baby, you better what? Clear off your pineal gland and get to it. And we've got what? Cherubs in the background. You know how I feel about cherubs. Oh my God. Listen, the cherub has a chance to look at your Akashic record, but do they point it to give you the arrow around the right person? No. You have to take the dark path, right, to the crevice of the devil's balls, right? Stare madness in the face, darling dear, till you realize it's the wrong choice. But the decision you made, darling dear, it's a money winner. Let your friends help you. I'm your bestie, darling dears. I told you. Listen, ask for and accept support from others. Baby, hit me up in the Gmail for something in the personal region, darling dear. Did I shuffle? Yes, I did. So what are they saying about you? Now that you're gone, you're not coming back, right? You now come back. You'd rather what? Stand naked in front of all of your enemies, darling dear, right? With full camera and 5G technology and full internet as you carve out your panani off a tum with a rusty knife so that the shaking skinny dog can drag it away as you drop it on ground, darling dear. Baby, I told you, it's very serious around them at this moment in time. Yeah. Listen. They broke the link that you had between them. This is some kind of group effort, darling dear. And it also speaks about what? A lack of funds. Somebody's not getting funds because of the groups they tend to be around. The Brock Pocketers has found the Brock Pocketers. They must stay together. Good God. And they want to come through and make amends. Big Cat, this is time for you to go to DEFCON 3, darling. You release the attack dogs. You don't want to make amends with them. This is someone that spoke on your name in ways that if you was meant to hear, it would have hurt you and it possibly would have put you in a comatose state. Talking about comatose state, let me just interrupt the reading. Big Cat, you know I mind my own business, but I like to find out the knowledge. And I found out some knowledge about one of the jabs, the one that begins with a P. Guess what? I don't know if you heard this news, but guess what? The King of Thailand's daughter, yes baby, she's 44 years old. She got her 3rd round of the booster of the jab, darling dear. And guess what? Within 23 days, she dropped into a coma. The King of Thailand, let me tell you something. He's bringing all sorts of habeas corpus. He's asking back for his billions of dollars that he's paid for it, right? And America ain't got no money at this moment. They ain't got none. They've been printing paper money, which is worthless, right? And all while this is happening, right, America is currently being surrounded by Russia and China. They've got nuclear subs off their coast. People don't even realize Putin ain't being pushed around, darling dear. No blood. And he don't want to make amends. They wanted to make an example of him. But back to the reading. I'm telling you, I'm your bestie. I pay attention to everything, darling dear. If we've got to retreat to another planet, I'll give you the heads up and we'll leave together, Big Cat. Fist bump. Anyhow, this person who's no longer what? An active, a known, they're a non-mother foeing factor in your life. They want to come through this slippery, slivering slider, right? Who dares to lick the devil's balls before they speak on your name. Good God. They want to come through because where they are, it's not working, right? They told as much as they could, but it's had no effect, darling dear. Why? The bad luck is all on they, them, and The bad luck of what? Regret, darling dear. Nothing like knowing exactly what's going on. What's that? What did you say? They better not come in knocking on the Big Cat's door. Let me tell you something. We are in shaky times at this moment in time. And I told you, this is why I keep telling you about the cryptocurrencies, darling dear. The blockchain in particular. Get your investments up, darling dear. We're going to 3.0 on the web. This is never going to happen again in our lifetime or our children's lifetime. This is where you're going to see the middle classes go to the lower classes, right? They're going to be living from hand to mouth. Trust and believe, right? But anyway, I digress again. I'm chock full of knowledge. I'll drop it here and there, but most of all, I'll just tell you what's going on with the slanderers. Yes. As I said, they want to come through, right? We've got Capricorn as well as Aquarius energy on the tableau, darling dears. Capricorn in the reverse. This is what a clout chaser, someone who's lost status. Their career, oh gosh, they might as well be a goat herder in one of those those obscure mountain ranges, darling dear. They'd be paid better doing that. And what did I say? They can't fix the situation. This is causing some kind of mental break in their life. Oh well, what's this? There is no God in that situation. They did a lot of bad things to you, Big Cat. And we've got 2 5s on the tableau. A situation that you had to let go, right? You, in some cases, you had to choose between them and a good lace front. Yes, baby. You chose yourself in a situation and they don't like it. This faithless person, you could have been married to them, long-term association. It could be a family member, a friend that was a frenemy, straight from the crevice, I told you. All of this and that, darling dear. Oh, deaf to that, darling dear. Let that tower fall. This is your what? Victory lap. Yes. They want to make amends, darling dear. They're going to pretend that they're not fighting, but this person brings, personal people bring no healing to the tableau. They like to fight, darling dear. Good God. And the gossip on you is salacious, darling dear. Salacious. All because you decided to get great. All because you did the tinky winky. And you fell into what? That's right, big cat. The bag. The bag. And don't like it, star card. We've got 2 Aquarius energies out here, darling dears. We've got a big cat Leo on its face, darling dear. This is not a cat. When you see Leo in the turned around, it means the person is drama filled, darling dears. Leo is also the 5th house. They're talking about, the 5th house is about children. If you've got progeny, they're talking about your progeny, darling dears. They're taking it. Oh gosh, they're coming in, mate. They're going right for your heart chakra to what? Get you off your gangster. They're talking about your progeny. They're talking about your sex. If it was a relationship you was deep, they're talking about your panani, darling. There's all your futum, telling everybody it wasn't all that. It was this and that. But in their dark, cold heart, late at night, when your ancestral team are going, bottom feeder, wake up and go to your social media. There's so much more for you to see, right? They're missing you like cooked food. They will never, ever find out what a big cat like you. You are a once in a lifetime cat. They search in the world for you. Well, the world in the bottom of the pit, darling dear. The pit, base of the deck, and then broke. Do we have time to talk about their finances? They took a risk. Some of them are gamblers, darling dears. Yeah, and their mental health? Listen, they need to see an exorcist, a psychologist, and a counselor to let them know that's where they need to be. King of Pentacles, Capricorn. I'm telling you, a loss of status. This is somebody that lost out. They had money. King of Pentacles, they had money when you parted ways with them, but things ain't been going good. Why? Because you took your light. You took your light. You came off the field and went into the barn. Let's get another deck and break this down, because this is getting fancy, big cat. Fancy. We're gonna get a card so we can clearly see what's going. Where's that other card? I haven't seen my my shiny ones for some time. And you know, Karma and More waits until I'm plumb tuckered out to come and touch my things. Right? High Priestess, you already know they're going for it, darling dear. They have no secrets for you, darling dear. They don't know what's going on the inside. Like I said, they're rehashing things of yesteryear that no one cares about. Right? Let's see. Let's see. Stop pushing. There's space enough for all of you, big cats. Look. You saw me, the cards ain't going together. This is someone that you do not speak to on this Malkuth, this merchant of slander. Clarify the Brock pocket status, darling dear. Whatever groups they're in, it's the groups of the feeble-minded. I told you, the blind leading the blind. This is what? A full-on what? It's a menage a trois of what? Tripitaka with T-Rex arms, darling dears. They made the wrong choice, darling dear. King of Cups, what did I say? Hold on to your emotions. Master your emotions, darling dears. Some of them are worried about what? Because you couldn't connect with them. They're worried that you're going to meet someone who's going to be fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. King of Cups is someone, maybe they may not be old in age, and if they are, they're over 35, darling dears. This is someone who is what? Slow to speak. This is someone that would what? Be careful with your emotions. Put your heart first in every situation. And if they're older, this is someone who is established, so they know not to pop off, mate. They know how to manage their emotions. But it's also a reminder for you, darling dear, you're going to have to hold on, because some intel's coming towards you. Because, listen, slander always has a way to drip in, darling dear, one way or the other. These people that are not covered by the Most High. People or person. Let's move this over so we can see. You don't speak. Look how the cards keep separating like that. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What do we need to know about the King of Cups? The masteration of your emotions, darling dear. Because you've healed. Whatever they did to you, they didn't expect you to heal. Again, Aquarius energy. Can we go to the 11th house? The 11th house is what? Of frenemies, darling dear. And friends. But it's also the house of stepchildren. You was a step parent, right? To their progeny, darling dear. What's going on with their progeny? The ones that you no longer parent. Why? Because they're gone with the skullduggeress, right? Or someone who is meant to be what? A father or mother figure in your life that you brought in, darling dear, right? They never tried to make any kind of a relationship with your progeny, darling dear. They didn't. They was too busy, right, trying to F you over. Now they want to be sorry. Listen, they better get to the back of the queue because it's a long queue, you know. Yeah, leave them where they are. They feel left out in the cold. And did I tell you there was rock pocketers? Buddy, have you got a dime? They want to be the next, what? Matchstick boy or girl outside the local train station. All while you've subconsciously poured away and healed your emotions around the situation. You have to remember they were skullduggerous, and anything they did is because you saw them through your eyes. You expected them to be better than they were. Listen, you can't change a tree sloth, darling dear. A tree sloth, they're slow to unmask themselves, but when they do, when they do, they realize that you come with what? Many things, darling dear. Layers, right? And the first layer is what? Tinky winky. One to buckle your shoe. Leave them where they are, right? When you see the Five of Pentacles next to the Magician current energy, this person manipulated you, darling dear. They saw that you came with what? Gifts. Oh, what a gangster, darling dear. Your table was set. And it also speaks about, when we see the Magician, it's Mercury as well as air energy. They're trying to think of a way to come towards you, because Mercury is also the father of what? The short journey, darling dears. They're going to try and come to you in a neighborly kind of way. Listen. Neighborly way. Listen, you're already drama free, and this person comes with the drama, right? We're seeing a lot of yellow, darling dears. Yellow is about the solar plexus. This is somebody who suffers from low self-esteem, and they want to attach themselves, right? They want to attach themselves to what you've got going on, right? Because I told you, big cat, your ancestors don't ramp at every 3 a.m. Wake up, dickhead. Come and see what they're doing now. They are captivated by what you've got going on. They want to make amends. What did the card say? God said, no, don't do it. And if you do, you'll be sorry. This is my God card in tarot. Listen, they want to come and interrupt your world. The world that you've just made for yourself. Please hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the read. Get me in the algorithm. There's many cats that I have to speak to. I told you, big cat, no cat gets left behind. Nope. Yeah, and you are running things. You got the King of Pentacles again, darling dear. But it's in the upright. This is about you being an entrepreneur. This is about you knowing your worth and adding tax. And it could also be what? A choice that you're going to have to make, darling dear. Between two kings. Good God. I don't know about ip dip, right? Because the ip dip is not good. You shouldn't choose between people by going ip dip. Because my ip dip, when we was at primary school, it was ip dip, dog shit, fucking bastard, stilly git. You are not it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It would be so wrong, big cat. But this is a choice. You have, both of them are protectors and providers, darling dears. But the King of Pentacles may be a bit conceited. You don't listen, just because they got money doesn't mean that makes them a good partner, darling dears. These high value men have what? High things that they want you to do. Look at what's her name? Young Miami. She's getting pissed on a regular basis. She said she'd love it. She had to learn to love it, blood. She's getting how much? Is it 250,000 per month? Of course she loves it. She loves it. And look, all the yellow. Listen, there's certain things that you mustn't put up with. You don't want to know about it, right? Oh God. Good God. 2 kings on the tableau, darling dears. It speaks about what? The King of Pentacles may come through what? As more of a business arrangement, darling. I don't want a business arrangement. I want something that's it. Just like you, darling dear. If I was to choose to go into a relationship at this stage of the game, it's about the emotions, darling dear. The emotions, your birth natal chart, yeah, your life path number, yeah, all of that, all of this and that. You want somebody who's going to take the time, be careful with your emotions. This is somebody that's not going to bring healing to your table, hurt to your table. This is somebody who's going to help you unpack. This is someone who comes with patience, but you're definitely going to have to make a choice, because we also see the God card. This is a long-term situation. And now they want to come back and say their story when you've got a whole future ahead of you. When you're what? Peeing glitter, shitting cupcakes and farting rainbows. Good God. This blown out and run through. Oh no. Oh no. No. Look at this. Look. This person or people who's going through bad luck. Bad luck. Listen. Bad luck, listen. Bad luck makes me pay my knees, darling dears. Turn my back. What do you mean? Listen, nobody can pass someone in the street like I don't even know you. Like me. I'm telling you, and I don't need to have on my darkest glass. I wouldn't even show that I even saw you there, darling dear. You could be in front of me. Listen, and you better not spontaneously combust in my presence, blood. You better know how to drop and roll. 9 of Swords in the upright. They're full of the bad luck, darling dear, and they want you to be vulnerable. This is someone that's wounded you. And the 9 of Wands in the reverse, they're chopping it up, darling dear. The gossip that they're saying about the things that they said about you, but it's not the true, darling dear. They're not talking their true feelings. They have to keep them to themselves. Why? They've got to be wrong and strong, darling dears. Wrong and strong. And God is saying, I saw that. I told you, Father God sits high and looks low. My right eye's just started twitching. Whenever your right eyelid twitches, darling dear, it means money. Skriller.com is on the way. And that's the truth. The King of Swords is telling us that. And it also speaks about what? Take the time to what? Interview everybody what? Where's my Rashid Naive? Everybody's what? Point A and point B, darling dears. Make sure you interview everything. What do you mean? You don't want to go in that car, that handbasket to hell, the spiritual short bus again. Not at this stage of the game, big cat. Oh no. Oh no. You've got options and choices which are spiritually guided. And somebody's coming to give you that golden fatum or panani, darling dear. Yes, the SEX is on the tableau. You've got many choices, darling dear, and some of you may choose. But I told you, we don't get involved with the SEX until we've investigated them thoroughly. Right? And even if you're not ready, investigate them again. We see 7 cups. Maybe it'll take 7 weeks, 7 months, or even 7 years before you even allow them to what? Hold your hand, darling dear. I'm telling you, it's your life. And you're not going to allow anyone to come through, kicking their way through like it's a new creation, like it's a brave new day. No, blood. We told you, we're trying to avoid the unlucky and the unhappy. And it's doppelgangation season. The sad and the sorry, darling dear. Somebody's feeling really sad. They were so mean to you. So mean. Heck yeah. Taurus energy. The five of cups is think Scorpio energy. We already saw the Scorpio energy with the death card. It's telling you to allow that fuckery. Allow that fuckery. I couldn't think of another word, so I had to use that one. Allow it, yeah. They want to come through talking fucking ease, blood, trying to get you with the cognitive dissonance in the heart chakra. Oh no. Oh no. Boo! Boo! They're sad and sorry. They are sad and sorry and left behind. Looking at what they did, what they said. Look, right next to the 5 of Swords. They want to come and tell you how sorry they are. They don't need to tell you that. You can see it. They want you laughing in a high-pitched voice like you're losing your shit. Nah, mate. The wisest one in the room is you, darling dear. Why? Because we use silence so we can hear things and see more. And they're coming with what? A toxic trick attached to them, darling dear. The same ones that sat down and ate up everything they said about you. Baby. And they're jealous. Good God, how much crosses do you want to put on yourself? Big cat, this is your come to Jesus moment. This is the moment where you firmly what? Gorilla glue your flip-flop of common sense onto your foot chakra, darling dears. Oh no, don't allow it. Capricorn energy in the reverse. Capricorn is what? Career. This is a clout chasing bottom feeder with T-Rex arms, and they're broke. They ain't got no money. Right? What did I say? They ain't got the money, right? And they want to come and release some burdens around you. Big cat. If I could climb through that screen and sit right next to you, right? My lips will be thin and my eyes will be slitting. I'll be saying to you, so what are you going to do? Are you going to let them pander to your and try and compliment you back into a situation that nearly took your life? Are you? Told you. You've already left the burden of leaving them where they are. They want to get you naked, right? And hypnotized by the fatum that's been around the world. Good God. Oh, no. Not by the hair of my lace fronts. No. Don't do it, big cat. This is what? A personal safety announcement. I couldn't even blow the whistle as much as I would because you're not expecting it. And some of you got earphones in, right? I've heard it. I didn't want to make you nervous. Nervous people make the wrong choice, blood. No, mate. Oh, no. Thank you very much, Jess, for the super chat. You know I'll be spending it on what? Honeydew melons, because I eat from no one, right? And I have my water, fizzy water, because it's the fancy water, in a sealed plastic bottle to go. Yeah, split the deck and they're a effing liar. Oh my God, could any more of their nature be revealed? They're telling lies about you all because you're gone. Good God, don't come back, big cat. Let them hold their breath, right? They want to come in like they're harmless. I don't want to fight. Everything's my fault. I didn't mean to give you that two-piece. I didn't mean to give you that STD. Once is about the SEX in the reverse. I didn't mean to nearly give you something that would kill out your quatty. I didn't mean it. It was a mistake. You are for me. I am for you. Seven of Pentacles. Now they say that you're the right person to be invested in. You better take the knee, blood, and ask the Most High, why is this scourge being visited on you again? Good God. Nah, blood. Duck walk yourself into a better situation in life, big cat. Please. What's this? Told you. Nothing's going right for them, darling dear. Ever since they left you, they may have left with a power grid, but the power grid ran out and they can't afford to put anything into it, darling dear. Why? It's an empty vessel. They've been pouring from nothing, right? They failed to plan and now they failed. They failed. And now they want to tell you that you are the right partner and they're sorry. They're sorry. You saw the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You go in there if you want. Go in there if you want. But I advise you to what? Paint a fat, wet one on a stick and throw it. I told you, every dog has its day when they realize it's a big cat world. Pinkies up. How outrageous. It nearly had me growling. Whatever they try to do is not working out for them. The money that they thought that would take them into their old age, darling dear, it's not working out. They made the wrong plan. Too busy banding around things, darling dear. Being what? The peaceful person as they did their wee willy winky. And did I tell you that they're a Pinocchio? They're a effing skin peeling liar. 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 My mother always said, every liar is a thief and every thief is a liar. And she also said, lazy dog will nyam dirty pudding. And she also said, this particular bird fly past its nest. And she also said, if you allow people, right, they will take your ass and you will have to shit through your ribs. Exactly, big cat. When she told this when we was in our prepubescent years, we didn't understand it until we did. Nah, blood, they're not having my ass. This bottom feeder that doesn't have a stable foundation, and the ones, all of these ones in the reverse, there's something going on in their pantaloon. Good God. Something that you don't want nothing. Listen. And they're coming with bitchcraft, darling dear. Baby, they better find you like Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. In the upright, the Queen of Swords. She will hear them out. Because she's not made of stone. You'll hear them out. But in the reverse, chat to my back. You scourge. You are the pimple on the balls of life. Leave them where they are. And they're a liar. Listen, you haven't got that much time. You haven't got that hairline. Repeat after me. Raise your left hand, big cat. My hairline comes first. Yeah. I can't believe this. My cards don't ramp. They're in the regret and they slandered your name. They told so many lies. Base of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. You broke a generational curse when you chose you, darling dear. And you're looking lovely, fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, I might add, as you build a new foundation, darling dear. This is true loyalty coming towards you. Continue to raise your vibration. Realize that you are the shit, blood. What are you talking about? It's about you, darling dear. It's the you show. 10 of Pentacles. And they've got shame, shame. Didn't I tell you something's rocking in their pantaloon? Something is fishy around here, blood. Something that they possibly can't even heal. And they're looking for a co-mate, a co-pilot to die with. Listen, they're going to have to do that alone, blood. I'm too busy living my life like it's golden. Listen, they better ease on down the road. Come through the whiz. Posh clap. What do they want? Why do they want to come here with their unhealed, right? Emotions, right? So their emotions is what? Their emotions is like Chucky on crack, right? They're not healing in the bodily sense. Their body's not what it used to be. Too much what? Bumping and grinding, eh? Look! They come with drama.com, darling dear. And they've got multiple attachments on them. Possibly debts, darling dear. They want you to pay for their debts. Are they looking for a nurse and a purse? Are they, big cat? Are they? Yes, 9 of Cups. Listen, my cards ain't ramping today. It's been ranked up, darling dear, to the on the alert. What's this? They want to work with you now, darling dear. The same ones that had you at Guantanamo Bay. Oh, no. And, right, they've got 1 Pentacles. And that Pentacles is what? On AstroTurf, darling dear. They see the opportunities and choices that you've created for yourself, darling dear. They see that you've got the infinite possibilities all on you, darling dears, right? They've been spying big time. King of Swords, spying. They're watching you. Don't be paranoid. They're watching you, blood. And spying on the internet is not the only way to spy. I keep telling you, darling dears. Mirrors are portals. We've all got mirrors, darling dears. Maybe they have, but their mirror is a funhouse mirror. It doesn't show them exactly who they are. They want to come work with you. They want to be in a group with you, darling dear. They want teamwork and balance so they can steal from your tableau. This toxic trick to destabilize unbalanced ideas. They're not thinking straight, blood. And if you let them back in, before you know it, you'll have a 2-piece, darling dear. You'll be wearing the panda bear look, and you will get whatever's going on in their pantaloon. 5 of Swords. You've already washed your face like David. And didn't I tell you about the gossip and the slander? Oh my God. This is why you was taken out of that situation. Divine didn't want you to hear exactly what they thought of you, darling dears. These pretenders, right? That came in like they was coming on the wings of an angel, right? But it was really a fallen angel, darling. There's a fallen angel. Allow that shiz naive, yeah? They're jealous of you. And who wants to lay down with someone who's jealous of them? Listen, I pack up my panani, my kit bag, my progeny, and my lace trunks, and I head out. Tinky Winky style. Oh no, this is not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely, but you've been warned. They're sad, they're sorry, and they should stay missing. And it's not a police file to be launched, darling dears. No, this is not to be investigated. They want to work with you when they did everything to break down the partnership, the group that you made. Maybe it was the group of a family. Maybe it was the group of a friendship. I don't know what your paradigm is. If you want something more personal, hit me up in the Gmail, darling dears. Outrageous. It's outrageous, God. Outrageous. And now they're crying into their fist. This is regret, darling dear. I tell you every day, regret is not remorse. It's the difference between a Judas and a Peter. And they haven't even got the 13 pieces of silver to give it, darling dears. They're going to give you something on layaway. On a page of Pentacles as well. In all of this negative reading, a page is somebody that uses other people's shine to make it look like they're at a higher status. They ain't got nothing going on, blood, except the what? They're getting their orders from the devil himself. They ain't got nothing going on, right? Queen of Wands in the reverse, and who they with is a Jezebel, right? You've already unbroke your heart, darling dears. Queen of Wands is somebody who's not opposed to doing a Watusi for a graveyard at night time to try and do you something, darling dears. Who would go into a graveyard and pick up grave dirt? The same people that what go to Google spell, right? Google spell. Yeah. Idiots. Stupid idiots. Gonna make me spit all over my screen. What's going on? This son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. Oh no. Oh no. It reminds me of that person riding the bike in that film The Saw, when something bad's about to go down. You better make the right choice. You made the right choice, darling dear. Moving away from the Brock Pocketus, it limited your health and your options, right? And there was going to be no change in the situation, transformation on its face. You've already got it in the upright, darling dears. They can't stop thinking about you, these mouth breathers, right? And they're effing lying. They're thinking of lies to tell you. It's making my hair fall out my lace front, blood. It's making my lace front get alopecia, blood. And there's no God in the situation. Unjust. You broke this soul tie, darling dears, and got into your bag. If you've got progeny with them, you focused on your progeny, right? They're seeing that you was a good choice. I told you. Now they're saying that you are the one for them. Now that they've been run through, darling dear, and blown out, this dummy bat that comes with adversity and something kicking like Jackie Chan in their pantaloon. Good God. Listen, now they see you as your wish fulfillment, but this is about your emotional happiness, darling dear. The universe has said to you, whatever you like. But it took a while for you to realize. Listen, they bring nothing to the table. Slanderation, darling dear. They talk about everybody like that. So don't feel special, big cat. Whomsoever they was with, this Queen of Wands on her face with a Panani of Fatum in the air, right next to the devil. Yes, baby, a full-on Jezebel spirit. They want to come back and tell you about her or him. And how they had to get out of a heartbreaking situation. Poor them. This little match boy or match girl. On demon time. Leave them out in the cold. The cards ain't lying, blood. Don't allow yourself to be burned by the same flame. And I'm telling you, if somebody really did cut you to the white meat, right? When you see them again, they're gonna look ugly. What do you mean? They're gonna look ugly. You're gonna actually see all the imperfections, darling dears. They're looking like Frodo on crack. Frodo. They got stanking feet, big ears, and a lying tongue. Good God. Right? They're thinking about the past. They've been looking at pictures, darling dears, and it could also be the manifestation, trying to manifest you back, focusing intently on you, darling dear. They're living in the past. An address you only use for recon. What's going on? After all it took you a while to get back your gangster. Are you kidding me? Listen, you want to be like Ling Chung, right? Ling Chung is peaceful until he's not. You're a happiness expert yet. You are diligent, methodical, and you're building your empire, right? Your generational wealth. Are they mad? Yes, they are. Should they stay mad? Yes, they should. This person who has the inner child of Chucky, they're allowing their conscious mind, that monkey mind, to really play tricks on them. So they've got all psychosis. I told you they need an exorcist, a psychologist, and a counselor to tell them that they need the other two. Block game for the gods, darling dear. Block any messages, erase any pictures. I knew this lady, right? And she still kept all of the pictures of her ex in her phone. She loved to quickly send me a text with a picture of her ex to interrupt my day with the demon time. Why would you keep their pictures? Why? Nah, blood. Listen, when I'm done with you, I erase everything down to the memories, darling dear. Because my phone feels heavy if it's got their intel in. It feels heavy in my hand. And I can feel my heart going boom diddy boom. And nothing like your own conscious mind to pick on you when you know you shouldn't have certain things around you, darling dear. Your block game must be for the gods. Matter of fact, let's have a block party and celebrate, darling dears. The new beginning for you. This goes to 8 of Wands. You've got messages coming in, darling dear. Messages about movement. Maybe you've moved on the GPS, darling dear. Or maybe it's time for you to move your address, darling dear, so they can't find you. Right? Your cup runneth over, darling dear. Ace of Cups, mastering of your emotions. Some of you may even be pregnant or be getting pregnant in the new assignation coming towards you. But again, you're going to have to choose wisely between these two kings. For real, darling dear, because one of them is a doppelganger in disguise. We've got the Knight of Swords on its face. Some of you have only just got over the wicked words that they whispered into your shell light, darling dear, because they wanted you to be less than, right? Be primed to be plucked by the devil's most diligent worker that is obsessively jealous, and there's something kicking in their pantaloon like Jackie Chan. Something that can't be healed, blood. Nothing like a soul tie and a curse that can't be healed. Especially if they've been hanging around with what? The Jezebel spirit, getting their orders from the devil, darling dear. Their partner or people around them are jealous of you. What about the people? Let's get another deck, right? Which one do we use for this? Because they spoke about you, darling dears. They spoke on you. Right? What about the slander? You're going to get a whole new deck. So they told a lot of people a lot of wicked stuff, possibly even spoke about your past mistakes, darling dears. They did that, right? What did the people think now that they've seen that you are getting great? What did the people think about you, the ones that chatted up with them, all right? Based on the deck, they think you're the baddest of them all, darling dear. Because when people talk about you, right, especially when they're slandering, giving it to you without the Vaseline and you're not there to defend yourself, these people have got the same social media just like them. They've been checking on you because the Empress is Earth as well as Venus energy. Yes, baby. They've been checking on you, darling dear. And it seems like you've drawn them in. They love you. Whomsoever they've been discussing you with, darling, they're like your gangster. They see you as forward thinking. They've seen you buy a whole new car, career, whatever, a chariot of righteousness. Beep, Cancer energy in the upright. They also see that you're spiritually guided. Listen, those haters that they try to bend their feeble minds, they become fans as well. Yes. Look, I told you they're curious about you, darling dear. But what they're seeing doesn't compare to what was saying to you. They're attracted to what you've got going on. And some of them are literally attracted to you. They would love the half a chance that you gave to that bottom feeder with the T-Rex arms. Right? They like your swag. Major arcana, darling dear. You can't hide nothing from the Most High. Tower moment, darling dear. Tower moment. They're thinking about what the ending of your situation with that person and how much happy you look. Because why? I told you, some of these bottom feeders keep the pictures of you and they like to show the pictures of you, darling dear. But the pictures they're showing is the pictures when you was around them. Do you remember when you felt like you had a monkey on your back? When your hairline was rapid with your hairline, you was walking around with reverse fried tuck. You was a mumbling idiot, right? In the corner. Listen, I'm not picking on you. I told you many times, my dear big cat, right? We was in the same boat. I was a dummy bat too for 50 years. How about that? Half of 100 until I wasn't. Happiness expert. What a lovely throuple, right? All of this solar plexus energy, right? Solar plexus is represented by what? Mercury energy. You've got a rational mind. Some of you have learned new languages, darling dear. The language of what? Love and light. Leave them where they are. Some of them want you to get into an accident, darling dear, so they can come be your caretaker. Listen, leave me to bleed out, blood. You don't want them people to look after you. Leave me to bleed out. I'll speak to God, right, when I get there. No, blood. Whomsoever there was discussed, yes, they was on board because they're pages, darling dear. They're lurkers with loitering eyes. But what they saw does not compare to what was being said. Yeah. What's that? Slim Jim, they want a caretaker. They want a nurse or a purse. I told you. They want a hospice wife or husband. Yeah, the people that they were spoken to love what you've got going on. Look, and they would love to come and share with you. Listen, you don't want none of them people there, right? No, King of Swords, this is about evaluating everyone, interviewing all that approaches your throne, darling dear. Because remember, some of the people that they spoke to, you don't know them, but they know of you, darling dear. They think they know you. right? They've seen you rise and they've seen you getting great, darling dear. This is why you must interview everybody mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Talk to God before you give up anybody an invite to your what exclusive VIP club, right? Listen. Can you have any more Skrilla on your side, darling dears? Making the right choices. You give good advice. Some of your advisors could be in the monetary field, and it's also the caring. It could be the health field, darling dear. You could be nurses, doctors. I don't know. You could even be psychologists, counselors, whatever it is. You've got healing hands, and it's bringing you to that big pentacale, darling dear. Whatever you touch turns to gold. Time for you to step up to the mic, big cat. Step up to the mic. I'm telling them, go about their business. Still trying to manifest you back. How dare they? They want to give you what? Curses. You've broke generational curses. Can't you see your back? Your shapely back is turned against manipulation. Manipulation? You outrank them. Spiritually, darling dears. And to the Empress, and Emperor must appear. I told you, some of you are going into a union, darling dear. We've been discussing this for a while. March is when you're going to meet this person. And by May, you're going to be sure things are going to go, yeah. Tower moment for them, darling dear. Tower moment for them. This is celebrations, parties. It could be an invitation to an engagement, darling dear. But somebody who's going to celebrate you. This is someone that wants to take you out the house. Not like the ones that want to come and Netflix and chill. Good God, that alone makes me start kicking and swinging my bat. Come to my house where my progeny is. And reminding you as well, big cat, not everybody must know where you live. Not everybody must be allowed to enter your house. You can let the wrong person in. And these people are so disrespectful. They don't even wipe their feet. There's a spiritual meaning for wiping your feet before you come into the house. They're coming with their low vibing ways, with all of them demon times they've got on their back, darling dear. And leave that energy. Next thing you know, you're breaking plates. You're arguing with your progeny, darling dear. You've got more bills than you can handle. Don't let everyone know where you live. Your house must be the Bermuda Triangle, and if they know, it's still the Bermuda Triangle, right? But you've got incoming, so be prepared, right? Get to the battle stations and release the attack dogs and get your what? Your third eye buffed up to a boozy badass shine where Eeyore is interviewed. One more card. Let's go to the deck of the wicked. What's this? You got something to think about, ponder on, right? Examine the evidences and be focused, man. What else? Before we get off to get great, as we continue to tend to our field. What's field? The field of your common sense, Black. The field of your common sense. Me personally, I'll be washing my lace fronts, darling dear, because we're coming into the spring. And I'm not joking. I've got many to wash. What? I'm miserable and lost without you. May they be forever lost. Let that bad juju stay where it's at. Let my big cat be invisible. Let them forget about you. Yeah. They're miserable without you, right? The rebound honeymoon is over. It's over. The grass greener syndrome. So they found the astroturf, eh? The karmic is no challenge. Feeble-minded. They have to go for someone lower than you that will put up with all of their shiznai, darling dear. STDs, a quick punch in the eye or quick choke out, darling dear. A dig in the chin, right? Light up to their face. Listen, and what does it say? Adulting is not my forte. What do you mean adulting is not their forte? Listen, they're an adult and they don't know how to be the adulting is not their thing, darling dear. It says here, I owe a lot of money and I'm in debt. What did I say? A nurse with a purse. Good God, big cat. They've got street debt, right? Is 1,000 times worse, darling dears. Debt in Keitha, all of this and that. She only pretend to be financial. So it's a she, a midge bitch or a bitch mitch only pretended to be financially stable. I stole the older relative's money and they're a thief, a cut purse. Listen, big cat, a cut purse. Listen, This is why you gotta get your blockchain shiznai on, right? And get yourself what? Your code wallet. I told you, big cat. Get yourself a code wallet, right? I'm using the Nano X. And even if you only start with 5 Skrillers, darling dears, you start investing. Remember what I told you, right? Blockchain. As they switch over to 3.0, darling dear, it's the transfer of wealth that has never been seen before, and it won't be seen again in your lifetime, your progeny's, or your grand progeny's lifetime. If you have them, get your shit together. Yeah, that's right. I'm not picking on you, I'm a pointer. Get your shit together, big cat. Get your shit together. You start. You can go on Udemy. You can get a little course for £16.99. I paid that good Skriller so I could understand. Then I went on to TikTok, right? Because some of us have got the memory of a 6-month-old or the attention of a 6-month-old, darling dears. On TikTok, the videos are only like 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes. You can type in blockchain and watch it all night, darling dear, and start taking notes. Get great. You are the empress of everything. Whether you're the emperor, you're in your authority, darling dears. Divine is gifting you with what? A whole new everything. Reach out and touch, darling dear, but not with the back, because we ain't got time to go to prison like R. Kelly, right? No, they know they lost a real one, right? All right. See you. They seen you continue to be a winner. You are stable. You are practical and stable. Love it. I got a reading on you. With what money? Listen, they must have kidnapped a tarot reader, blood. Right? They're a certified ass kicker. What did I say? They come with the panda bear look, darling. They're beating on the one they're with, darling. They have to shut up. Why? That's their business, blood. Right? The feeble-minded amongst the feeble-minded. Right? They enjoyed beating you up. If they put their hands on you, they enjoyed it, darling dear. They enjoyed it, right? Took their trauma out on you. This Chucky, this what? Acolyte of the Chucky. This is the devil's advocate, darling dear. The wickedest one. A most diligent one, darling dear. All their ex-partners were abused. This is what I'm saying. We didn't interview thoroughly, darling dears. We didn't. But now we can, right? And you was grade A supply, blood. They will miss you for air. And you better make sure they miss you with the bull swanky, right? Get yourself a Harry Potter cloak, right? Figuratively, darling dears. Because I don't know where to get one of those. Because if I did, I would tell you big. Because we're besties. And we're doing it like Thelma and Louise, darling dear. Without the chelation, right? The deck says no more. And on the base, Cancer energy. So someone that's coming to get at your emotions. Cancer is the 4th house, right? You could be the mother, or they're the mother, whomever this person is. Cancer is also about and closed doors, darling dears. Your home life, how you build things, darling dears, your foundation. And it's also about your nurturing and your protection, darling dear. They want all of this and that. It's about, they will mess up your family's emotions if you got them. No. 174 in the chat and only 102 thumbs up. Big cat, you can do better than that. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon. And while you're there, take the hop, skip and jump to my TikTok, where I think we're on the 800 now, right? Once we get to 1,000, we can see each other. Eye chakra to eye chakra. Yeah. Go over there and subscribe, darling dear. I put daily videos up there too. I'm a busy cat. While I'm minding my own business, darling dears. Busy, right? And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Yes. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Remember how fabulous you are. Remember what you overcame. We don't backslide. Always forwards, never backwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln. Cat, 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 cat.